welcome back to Revive episode 11. We're so glad to be here, and I guess everybody is.
Yeah, we're excited. We're excited to be back. This is episode 11.
Yes.
Wow, 11 episodes in. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking time out on a Monday for the last 3 months, 11 weeks. Yeah, being here with us. Thank you so much. Our endeavor is that everything we talk about here is not so that we know better. It's just to share our life, our experiences, and maybe there's something you can learn or something that would point you in the right direction. So that's the heart behind what we do. So we have our hero back. He's the father of two. And were you here last time?
Yeah,
No, you wasn't here last time. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we have two of our heroes back. So, what's been happening in your lives?
It's uncertain actually.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Life
It's
is
like
uncertain.
2020, yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I'm kind of enjoying it
Oh.
because it's all under
It's
God's
a mystery.
control.
Yeah. It's a mystery.
Mystery man.
Yeah, it's all under God's control.
Yeah.
And just trusting Him.
Oh, good. That's good. Yeah. And did your voice get deeper?
I don't know. I just woke up to this voice today.
Oh wow. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, right now actually thanking God that I made it to the December of 2020.
Yeah. Absolutely. I feel you.
It's crazy, 2020 was crazy, but just thanking God that I made it, and God has been with us through this year.
Yeah. Yeah. And you recently took a missions trip. How was that experience in spite of what's happening with the pandemic?
It was good, yeah.
How was it? What was the experience like? Was the travel comfortable?
Yeah, everything was good. Like looked like COVID was gone.
Yeah. No one's wearing a mask.
Yeah, no one's wearing a mask, and no social distancing. Especially, we actually went to attend a marriage of one of our youth who was getting married. So I went to attend there. I mean, to my surprise, it was like 500 people.
Wow.
And I didn't even dare to eat actually. I didn't even dare to eat. We just had to leave. It was crazy, yeah.
Wow, excellent. And you made it back safely.
Yeah,
And,
yes.
and you're negative. Yeah.
Yes.
That's good. The man, the legend.
You weren't
the
there
myth.
the last show either.
Was he?
No, he
Oh,
wasn't.
he wasn't. Oh man, we have so many new people.
New people.
Good. What's up?
Yeah,
Why were you not there the last?
I was there at BTS.
Oh, BTS. Okay.
You were invited.
I was invited.
You turned
Yeah.
us down.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I'm
Did you
right-
get your results?
No, not yet.
Okay.
But you gave everybody sweet the other day. That was for your results, right?
Yeah, you
No,
were
it was
giving.
for my yes for good.
Okay.
Good occasion. Yeah. What's happening?
Yeah. Great year.
Yeah. No, what's happening in the last week?
This week and last week, I was writing lab exam.
Okay, so what's the difference between a lab exam and a normal exam?
Lab exam? No, normal exam is you study and you write.
Yeah.
You study hard. You do everything.
Yeah.
But lab exam is like your friend.
You
go
don't
there.
have to study.
You sit there and you look at the lecturer.
Yeah.
They have all the equipments there, bias and everything.
Yeah.
They didn't even teach us what it means.
Wait, before we get there, what are you studying?
Electronics and communications engineering.
Are you sure?
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, that's what you're
Electronics
saying.
and communication
I'm good at
engineering.
communications.
Okay, not good at electronics. Okay. Yeah, and so you go and you stare at the lecturer.
Yeah.
And
And
the lecturer.
they understand us.
Yeah.
He's facing tough times. And I know he's working hard.
Yeah.
And we also act a lot
Yeah.
in the lab. we do, I'm drawing this. And we go for the Viva and they ask us, what is an amplifier? Amplifier, we look, amplifier. So they only explain to us and they'll give us marks. Very
Wow,
easy.
life is good.
No, very good.
But you can't do this on a normal exam.
No.
No faces will work on a normal
nothing.
exam. Okay. So we're praying. When are the results coming out?
Don't.
You don't know. Okay.
You don't want to
You
know.
don't want them to come out.
I want them.
You want them. Okay. All right. Excellent. So what's happening with you?
I had breakfast this morning.
Wow.
Not every day do we get to
Get to
have
have breakfast,
our
that's
the
true.
most important meal of the day.
Yeah.
We let it go on purpose.
Because we have this, we're living a fasted life.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
It does. It's not. You can't just dream about losing weight. You got to do something about it.
Yeah.
So although you're doing a little bit more than I am, but I think
Obviously.
you needed it. But anyway,
But it was phenomenal breakfast. Thank you
to our sound brothers.
our sound brothers, Jacob and
Was incredible.
Incredible. Thank you so
breakfast.
much, guys.
Yeah, don't regret it at all.
All right, so let's get into what we have for today. We want to talk about 2020 and also 2021. You know, we're
Whoa.
almost on the verge of
Man.
21. You know, when we were coming into 2020, new decade, 2020 gonna be
yeah.
the best year of my life.
Come March, I wanted to laugh at everyone who put up a post saying new decade, new
Yeah.
chapter. I was
yeah.
it was funny.
So for let me ask you this question: how many of you think this was the best year of your life?
I think.
I do.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
best year.
surprised with that answer. Why?
The best year because I turned 20 in 2020. I had a lot of free time.
Yeah.
You know, people think you're much older than that.
Yeah, I'm 60, 2020, 26.
Yeah. Okay. Continue.
And this is the best year because a lot of free time.
Yeah.
And for once I thought exams were cancelled and I was promoted and I was super happy.
Did that happen?
No,
It did not. I had to write my exams.
Okay.
But you lived in the fantasy for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I built my relationships with people.
Awesome.
Good.
And I improved my skills.
Okay.
A lot of editing and
Yeah.
new ideas and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And not only that, I learned to do splits.
Oh wow.
On stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
If you want to watch him do splits, you'll have to watch our
Sunday
Sunday
services.
service. He's
Find
crazy.
him. Find
Yeah.
the service that he's on.
Yeah, if you can find the service, screen record or screenshot the split and send it to us, we'll give you a Christmas gift.
wow.
Yeah.
Big will.
Yeah.
And most importantly, I built my relationship with God.
Oh,
That's good.
Like
awesome.
more deeper,
Yeah.
That's amazing.
spent more time.
Yeah. Awesome.
It was the best year because I had to learn a lot of things in my life. You know, especially in my family. Financially learned a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like Ritvik said, got to spend more time with God.
Yeah.
Started learning books actually.
Yeah.
You know, and even finished writing 2 songs.
Oh, nice.
And I had 5 in my mind actually. When I started off the year, I thought I would do 5, but then ended up doing 2.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course, it's the best year because got to learn a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
many things in life.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. Chris.
I guess I've actually grown a lot in this 2020 year compared to 2019. I've, like everybody here said, that we've grown more closer to God. We built a relationship. Actually, many might not know, but I've spent the whole year alone in my house.
Yeah, I
was
know.
My mom was actually stuck in Saudi.
Yeah.
She left at February and she was about to return at March 21st.
It still looks like a house, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't burn it down.
I don't know. My mom will be the decider. So yeah, she was about to return back. Return at March 20,
Yeah.
but the lockdown happened at March 15. So it was like I was alone since then.
Okay.
I mean, I had to cook. I mean, I actually decided, planned for 2 months. I mean, for 1 month, that okay, I'm going to be alone for this month and I can do it.
Yeah.
But it goes to say that we plan, but God decides. And,
Yeah.
No matter what happens, it is all God's plans.
Yes.
So yeah, I learned a lot of things because when we are alone, you can actually do everything in the house apart from burning it.
Yeah.
You can
Thankfully.
sing aloud, pray aloud, and
Yeah.
you can learn a lot of things. You actually learn being self-dependent,
Yeah.
how to actually be have a.
I guess you learn responsibility.
Yeah.
I think that's the word. And
Yeah.
yeah. Wow.
Yeah, before this, I was not actually so much responsible.
Yeah, we can vouch for that.
Yeah. we
You
know
weren't.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. I think with what everybody's been saying, getting closer to God, and I think that started initially in March when there was a panic.
Yes.
The fear caused a lot of people to get closer to God initially.
Yeah.
And then because I remember in March, even when we were recording services, every 5 seconds we would sanitize our hands.
Yes.
Every 5 seconds,
Yeah.
and it was like if anybody went to the supermarket they were an outcast. Like, don't even come into the house.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
leave.
yeah.
So initially, it started with a little bit. I know all of us had a relationship with God, but yes, definitely there has been an improvement with how much time we've been spending, the quality of
Yes.
prayer. And building relationships really with serving with a consistent team. I know, we dearly miss the entire team,
Yeah.
but with the team that's been coming to serve, I personally feel that we've developed a really consistent relationship where we're now able to serve. We're now all on the same page
Yeah.
when it comes to serving, especially, and even off
Yeah.
camera, we all have a healthy relationship that we enjoy. We have fun together, we serve together, and it really has become like a bigger family.
Yeah.
And so I'm really thankful for that, and a lot of stuff that God has done in my life this year as well. So starting with losing weight.
Yeah.
So March, I wasn't like this. I'm still not at my goal yet, but definitely not where I was in January. So I'm happy.
Awesome. That's exciting. I would say 2020, one word that comes to my mind is it's been the year of reset.
Yeah.
It's been a year where you had to just like forget about the future in a sense, kind of reset and kind of start working on your life,
Yeah.
working on things that matter. Because I really believe we came to a point, whether it was you were young, you were old, you were a youth, whatever it was, we were chasing the next thing.
Yeah.
The next big thing.
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with that, but we were too busy. And we always used work.
Yeah.
We always used a family commitment or something like that as an excuse for anything we wanted to do. So especially for ourselves.
Yeah.
So if we wanted to, simple stuff like not even going spiritual first, but even simple stuff, having a daily exercise routine. No, I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Because I have to get to work. I have kids.
I don't have time for that is a phrase that we were not able to use this year.
Yes,
Because we
there
had
was-
so much time.
Absolutely, there was no way, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. And then this year made us realize the importance of family, the importance
Yeah.
of relationships,
Yeah.
the importance of having the right people in your life, in
Yeah.
your circle, and just kind of reset and kind of focus on what really matters in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I think if we've learned that this year, I think we've won this year. But if we are looking at the year in a very negative, pessimistic kind of way, oh man, this year was wasted and
Yeah.
things like that, then even 2021 will seem the
Yeah.
same way to you.
Yeah.
So I think it's a mindset shift, and so if we're looking back and saying it really was a year of growth, a year of learning, a
Oh,
year
yeah.
of experience.
Exactly.
Of course, it was a year filled with panic and fear and anxiety, but
Yeah.
the great thing was we were because we were taught well in our church. We could live above that,
Yeah.
and it did not affect us the way it did the rest of the world.
Right.
And so yeah, I think it's been a good year.
Yeah.
It's been a great year, a blessed year. No regrets.
And hey, look at that. Everybody learned how to be a chef in the first 2 months.
I know,
Everybody
right?
knew how to cook.
Everybody was cooking.
Every single person was cooking.
Yeah, even the men.
The bright side of it was
Yeah.
that we had so much time to learn how to cook.
Yeah. So
Made a lot of sandwiches.
you did. You brought some sandwiches for the team. That was awesome.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so people picked up new hobbies,
Oh,
people
yeah.
picked up new things, but there's also the other side to it. People lost jobs. Families were struggling. People
Yeah.
were lonely. Families were stuck in different places across the world,
Yeah.
and especially like Christopher's story.
Yeah.
And we don't want to take anything away from that, but always look at the positives. Look at the bright side of God's blessed us to be in this position. That I think, like Anil said, we're grateful that we're alive.
Yeah.
Because there
We
was
made it.
here's a deadly virus that's spreading across the world, and I guess thousands, hundreds, and millions of people have died.
Yeah.
Not millions, maybe hundreds of thousands, maybe close to a million people have died, and we're still here. And we're still breathing, and we're still fine, and we're
Yeah.
super thankful for that.
Amen.
So if you're watching us right now, and the very fact that you're watching us, just take the next 10 seconds and just thank God, and thank God for your life that you're here. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
All right. Well, I want to ask the question. I know you've said growing closer to God and all of that. I've heard that. And what are two things you can take away from the year 2020? Like when you're going into the next year, what are two things you say, man? This is what I learned, and this is what is going to be a part of my life. Is there something you can say? Yes, this is maybe it's a it's a daily thing that you started to do. It's something you developed. It's a skill you picked up, or something like that. What are two things you can say 2020 has taught you that you carry forward in your life?
Yeah. First thing is that I learned is that time is running faster, and if we look the past year, it was like we were trying to we were not managing time, but we were trying to finish things. Okay, we'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
But what I learned in this year is like after we had so much time, not in the like earlier months, but later during June, July.
Yeah.
I noticed the importance of like managing time, because I had so much time, but still I was doing the same things that I used to do
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
So once I understood that, I started actually managing time better.
Yeah.
I have a lot of free time now. So
Right.
what can I do?
Yes.
What can I work on?
Yeah.
So first thing is that like
You
I
learned how to manage
time conscious.
Yes.
And
Excellent.
not trying to keep up with time, but actually making time work for me.
That's good. That's
And
good.
one more thing that I can say is in personally in my life, there were some errors that I needed to correct, and I learned through because I was always busy in 2019. Like it was a busy time, like going to college, coming back home, and doing our stuff
Serving.
and sleeping
Yeah.
and coming back.
Yeah.
Sunday, it's like routine. There's no stop to that.
Yeah.
And I like in 2019 I was used to that, but in 2020 during the lockdown, when we started to realize that it's not the normal anymore. Like not outside, but deep inside you can understand.
Yeah.
You're not busy.
Yeah.
So there actually I could reflect on myself, like how can I improve myself,
Yeah.
not just on the outside but inside, like my mindset, my thoughts, how can I improve that? Because I had a lot of time that I started actually when I think normally I could see, okay, this is the wrong way that I'm thinking. I need to improve my thinking, the way I think, the way I think about others,
Yeah,
the way I do life.
Yeah.
So I've got a clear picture during this year. So now I've developed a defense system.
Yeah.
Because next time if I face if I'm thinking wrong or if I'm doing that, the time that it takes for me to realize it became faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you look like past year, it was like routine for me.
Yeah.
Those thoughts were routine,
Yeah.
like it happens.
Yeah.
But now my defense system, like the way I tackle those thoughts
Issues and thoughts. Yeah, yeah.
It's faster now, and
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I really have learned, I think, the importance of embracing your season. I think I spoke about this in one of the young adult meetings that we had online, but really the power of embracing exactly where you are instead of constantly looking forward to what's tomorrow.
Yeah.
What's going to happen tomorrow? Because unless I know I spoke about this, but unless you invest into today, there's nothing you can look forward to tomorrow.
Absolutely. That's right.
And so it was difficult, like he said, time. Initially, personally saying, I used to love having a lot of free time. I'm the kind of person that would like to finish, like if I have 10 tasks in a day, I want to finish all 10 of them in 2 hours and then spend the entire day just thinking to myself, I accomplished this, so I'm free now, I can do whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
So, and when I say whatever I want to do, maybe watch a TV show, just sleep and, it kind of being lazy,
Yeah.
But it's not like I didn't do anything, so I justify it by saying, I finished my entire tasks for today, so it's okay if I do this.
Yeah.
But I guess in a couple of weeks, having so much free time was frustrating.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Because it was like I'm really not accomplishing anything.
Yeah.
I'm not progressing. I'm exactly what he said. 2019, what I was doing then, I'm doing now, and I have so much more time. So I need to do something. So really understood the importance of investing into your time. Using it wisely. Spreading out your tasks in a day.
Yeah.
And not just doing something because you have to finish it, but actually learning from what you're doing.
Exactly.
So yeah, embracing the season was something that I really learned from. Whether it's like a stormy season, a good season, a bad season, it's a season in your life which you are going to definitely reflect back on in a couple of years, and you're going to think, that was actually a pretty good season, But I didn't realize it in the moment because I was so busy thinking about 2021.
Yeah.
With everybody saying 2021, come June, everything's going to be back to normal. right now, you know,
Yeah.
if you didn't ask the question, you wouldn't even know that all of us loved 2020.
Yeah, exactly.
You wouldn't even know that.
Yeah.
And I know like half of the audience that's watching now, they have, every person that I've spoken to till today
Yeah.
have said that 2020 has been the best year of their life.
Yeah.
Which is so weird considering the pandemic.
Absolutely.
But you know, people's lives were dealt with.
Yeah.
They figured their lives out, and like you said, reset.
Yeah, and I think there's been a lot of family healing.
Yeah, a lot.
And people didn't realize how important that is to their souls.
Yeah.
And now they love that.
Exactly.
That's why you see a lot of people saying they love 2020 because they've grown stronger together as families, as friends, and they've seen the importance, the value of time with family and relationships.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the biggest things that we've seen, even in church, talking to people over the phone and things like that, is they've loved that time together.
Yeah.
You could not make that time before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
Christopher.
Yeah. I actually learned two things because the first one was I mean, you might actually see me everywhere that I would like to be alone. I just slip away from the crowd. I not be seen to people. But 2020 actually taught me that the importance of people.
Yes.
I actually did not realize that I needed somebody.
Yeah.
My mom. I mean, it's not like I'd take her for granted, but I'd still not be so close to her as I could have been in 2019. But when 2020 came, it was like she wasn't there.
Yeah.
I mean, she is,
Yeah.
but she wasn't there at home.
Physically.
Not
Yes,
around.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like it was actually a very wake-up call for me. Like, you know, you actually did not value her when she was there with you, but now she's not there and you're knowing. I mean, actually, I thought that at the start of this lockdown, I was very happy. Wow, I'm going to be alone.
Yeah.
And then it was maybe 1 month, I guess. I was just like, I'm going to go to my auntie's house or uncle's house. But that time, it was like that. And yeah, that is what. Actually, I mean, another thing which I want to tell you is that. I mean, we all know this. There's a saying: we need to grow through what we go through.
Yes.
We just don't. We should not just go through. You don't have to just undergo the pain.
Yeah.
You have to grow through it.
Yeah.
And no matter who you are, wherever you are in this world, 2020 has definitely put a brakes on your plans.
Yeah,
on
of
your,
course, yeah.
Wherever you are, it has just done that. And it also is a fact that you have. I mean, me personally, that 2019, I actually thought, okay, there's still another year, so I can do things then. There's still another year after 2019. There's still another month after 2019. I can do it. But the things did not seem how it was. Yeah. That's what I learned.
That's good.
Okay, 2020 has really taught us a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
As we discussed in the early, and of course, like you said, Stephen, it was very powerful. You know, family.
Yes.
You know, the way we got close together.
Yeah.
Actually, what actually happened was in the month of July, my whole family actually got tested positive for COVID.
Yeah.
Not to make anybody sad, not to, but you know, and then it was like so that was a time where we came together as a family, and then we said, okay, we're going to fight this together. Like Stephen said, we grew as a family. We got more closer to each other, and it was like easy. I mean, God made it easy. I'm telling you, you know, we just kind of an evening walk. We just got into that, and then we were out of it. God delivered us out of it miraculously. You know, pastors' prayers, prayers of all our you know, teammates, and it was an amazing journey. But what actually happened was we got together. You know, my daughter. It was a surprise for my daughter actually. Seeing her dad always at home, she was surprised, and even today, you know, if I go out of my house, you know, maybe for a day or two, she really misses me much. She misses me a lot. So it's like we grew together as a family, you know, family praying together.
Yeah.
And she said something, right? Something funny, say that.
At one point during the lockdown, we were working from home. So it was new for me actually, you know, working from home, and it was really tough. But then, you know, one day my daughter was so, I don't know why she was fed up. Maybe because I was at home, or maybe because I was shouting at her all the time. And then suddenly she came up with an idea and saying, one day she came to her mother and said, "Mummy, we'll we'll go buy a new papa. I was like, I don't know how she got a thought, man. I don't know. And she was really fed up, actually. I don't know why, but then, you know. And then,
Yeah,
but that actually really, you know, but yes, you know, people say family is everything. Maybe not, I don't agree with that. God is everything.
Yeah.
But then family is something, man.
Yeah.
Because they are the ones who stand with you in every
Absolutely.
phase of your
Absolutely.
life. They are I mean, so-
I think especially young people that are watching, we feel like our best friend is that's it. We feel like our best friend knows better than our family, and I think that's a very common mistake that a lot of us make, because you don't know when that best friend's going to leave you. Because you're probably, no, we grew up together, we went to the same school, blah blah blah, we've been together for 20 years. No, listen, family is family. Family is, they're your blood.
Exactly.
And so, of course, you're gonna have problems.
Yeah.
You're gonna have misunderstandings, but you work through it.
Yeah.
You work through it, and I'm so glad to hear so many of this. So many stories like this where families have actually grown together. There have been stories where people were on the brink of really bad family separations that have actually come together, restored, and it's been amazing to see that. So going into the future, you know that whenever you're going through a tough time, a hard time, of course you look to God first, but then you know that you have family that you've actually developed a relationship with. That really counts for something.
That's right.
And so for those that are watching, I'd really encourage you, if you've not done this yet, and this year is not over yet, take that time, spend some time together with family. Christmas is coming up, take a couple of days after Christmas, sit together as a family, pray together, plan together, dream together as a family, dream together. Kids, it's not just your parents, I'm talking to young people, kids, whoever it is, it's not just your parents' responsibility to dream for you. Dream together. Maybe you all want to build a house. Dream about that house together. Maybe you want to purchase something. Dream about that together. Maybe you want to go take a holiday somewhere or do something. Dream about it together. And you're going to see how that's going to really bring you together as family. We didn't even plan on going in this direction, but this is powerful.
It is.
And if you have misunderstandings, you said, man, I would never talk to them. Please understand,
everyone's had a reset, so try
and also life is fragile. You don't want to, you don't want somebody to, leave the earth without you having set things right with them.
That's right.
I don't know why I'm saying this, but I did not want to go in this direction, but value people, especially value your family. It means everything, and they may have been mean to you, they may have been really really bad with you, disrespected you, treated you below what you think you're worth or whatever. Doesn't matter, just especially because we're children of God, we have to really showcase the love of Christ. Anybody want to add something else about family?
I think we have a testimony as well, our family as well. So I mean, even since the beginning of lockdown, I think we've grown so close. Not just with our parents, because I mean, we're like there wasn't much. We've always been a tight family, but even with our with our relatives and
our
people extended family that we got to spend a lot of time with over the lockdown that we haven't even in the last 10 years. And like you said, situations where things almost felt like they were falling apart, and now it feels like there wasn't anything to begin with.
Right.
It's always been this way. It felt like we started wherever we stopped. So and it feels good to know that you have people to count on. People you can count on when you're in need, when you're in trouble, or on your good days. You know that you have genuine people that can be happy with you, and people that can help you when you're going down the wrong path.
Absolutely.
And especially family. Friends. Friends. I know a lot of people have made new friendships. I know a lot of people have reconnected with old friends. A lot of people have bonded with the friends they have. But more than anything else, like you said, family is key. Is number one.
And you have a special story. Well, not a special, but different. Dad travels a lot for work. But have you been able to?
You were able to go and spend time with him.
We went there because Dad comes usually for 2 days a month, 4 days. So there's not much talking. Like if I've seen like on phones, it was like just 1 minute or 1 minute a day. That's all. So during this lockdown, I went away for like 25 days.
That's good.
That's good.
And
Wow.
you've been able to
Yeah.
develop a relationship. That's good. That's good. There's another story behind that, but we'll get to it on another.
We don't have to get to that.
another episode. I want to kind of wrap things up here by asking some more a few questions here. By going into the new year, everybody says, okay, Jan 1 is going to come. Everyone enrolls in a gym. Everyone gets a gym membership.
You know my biggest advice, even before you start with this?
Yeah.
Your New Year resolutions, whatever you want to do
Yeah.
on January 1st, start today.
Yeah, exactly.
Start it right now because
Exactly.
you have buffer time now.
Absolutely.
Because the first week, everything's nice and rosy. You're waking up at 5, going to the gym. Everything's great. Come week 2,
Yeah.
it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. So
Yeah.
it's better you fail now
Yeah.
than regret after starting it in the new year and saying, oh, it's the same old, same old.
Absolutely. I was teaching a Bible class last week, and we were talking about decision making and
Yeah.
how the importance of decisions are. And so one of the students in this class said, "Oh, I've already enrolled. I got a 6-month membership starting in January, and I'm going to go exercise every day."
Yeah.
And I said, "Listen, if the decision you make today determines what comes tomorrow." So I said, "Why wait till the gym opens and that membership starts?" She's like, "Oh, the membership starts in January." I said, "Don't worry, go start walking today."
Today, yeah.
And so the next day she comes back to class and she says, "Yes, I started walking today." So that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, don't fall for this new year, new resolution.
Yeah.
I feel like
I mean,
that's
it's been we've faced
Yeah.
it for a decade now. So let's
Yeah, and also please, this whole thing of once we hit December 31, crossover to Jan 1, everything's going to be normal.
Yeah,
That's not happening.
It's not like shutting down the computer and restarting
no,
it. It's
happening.
not.
Oh, you might say, well, the vaccine is here and that's here and
Yeah.
that's here. It doesn't matter what is here. First thing, have the right relationship with God, and then prioritize your life accordingly,
Yeah.
and see and make the right decisions going into year 21.
And there's a saying, right? Whatever you want to do tomorrow, start today.
Today,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Whatever
do
you
whatever
want
you
to do
want
today,
to do.
do now.
Yeah, do
So,
it now.
Yeah.
now.
I want to read something from Proverbs chapter 21, and I'm going to read it from, no, not the Passion, because some people said Passion's not too holy. It says here, New Living Translation. Yeah. It says, "Good planning and hard work lead to prosperity, but hasty shortcuts lead to poverty." Good planning and hard work lead to prosperity. I feel like going into the next year, good planning and
Yeah.
hard work. And when I mean good planning, I don't mean plan for the entire 12 months.
Yeah.
Plan for the week.
Yeah.
Because I feel in our culture, at least people I've seen, don't even plan for the day.
Oh, there's a saying.
Right? They don't even plan for the day. They don't even plan for the week. So good planning and hard work, the Bible says, it leads to prosperity. It leads to success. So if you want to be successful in life, if you want 2021 to be different than 2020, you want it to be successful, then start planning.
Yeah.
Start planning. So my question here is, what are you looking forward to the most in the next year? Doesn't have to be spiritual goals, but just what's one thing you've decided to do? I'm going to do this. I really want to see this happen.
I think I need to sit down for that.
Yeah, okay. And that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. You don't have to
Yeah.
answer it right away, but yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Christopher, do you have something?
I guess I want to make good decisions the next
Yeah.
year. It is like
Which
not
we're
like
gonna start right now.
yeah.
Okay, thank
I'd
you.
I'd like to tell everybody that if there's one resolution that you have to make, the next year is that making no resolution.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's better you start from today or from
Yeah.
now. And I'm actually looking forward to making good decisions, like Anna said, and also having good plans and plans to actually make me go further in life.
Yeah. And the thing about planning is once you plan, you have to act on the plan.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, that's what it is. It's because anyone can plan,
Yeah.
but without action, their plan doesn't. You don't see it come to pass. Yeah.
I feel like we talked a lot about dreaming
Yeah.
on this show. So there's something, one of the sayings like really hit me was, dreams stretch your imagination, but goals stretch you.
Come on.
Okay, so
Yeah.
as much as you want to sit around and dream about things, start setting small goals that you
Yeah.
can reach on
Yeah.
a daily basis, on a weekly basis. And I know it's gonna seem like, it's so far out, it's so long, I don't think I can be patient enough for my dream or my whatever. Start small. It's okay. You know, the little victories are what's going to help you build towards your success.
Absolutely.
Okay, so don't be discouraged. You might fail once or twice. I mean, personally speaking, with the fast that we do,
Yeah.
there are days that we want to eat the whole day.
Yes.
I mean, the entire day.
Today is one of those days.
One of those days is today.
Yeah.
Every hour we are hungry like we haven't eaten in
Yeah.
months, and
Yeah.
we just eat. So
Yeah.
it's fine. Like, don't beat yourself up. It's one day.
Yeah.
But just because you did it today, don't continue doing it tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, you did it today. It's okay. Tomorrow, pick yourself up again.
Yeah.
So set small term goals and do it. My biggest I'm looking forward to in 2021 is seeing you married.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
So
You said what we do tomorrow, do
do
it
today what you want to do today, do right now.
With you, Debbie. With you. With you.
Okay, all right, I'm on board. I'm on
Yeah,
board.
and if it's not going to be in the country, we're all expecting to be flown out. So
Oh. Why?
And for 2021,
Yeah.
you want to go back to Singapore?
yeah, I want to go back.
Yeah.
Why?
No questions. Only answers.
Yes.
2021, I want to put short-term goals
Yes.
because last year it was like I had thousands of goals, but
Yeah.
I never did one of them.
Yeah.
So now I want to set one goal.
Yes, and achieve that.
Yeah,
Achieve that.
that's
That's
good.
good. Yeah, I think for me, I would have to say, setting those goals, not for the 3 months, but doing them every week,
Exactly.
achieving those, being accountable about that as well, with each other,
Yeah.
and making sure we fulfill that. And also, I think 21. I want to, of course, it's going to be exciting going back into the building.
Oh yeah.
As a church, so we are part of a church, and this show comes from our church, our
Yes.
youth ministry in church, and so we're excited about going back into the building. I can't wait for Awakening 21.
I was just gonna say I don't know how things are gonna
Yeah.
look, but we really
I'm
can't wait for
praying
Awakening.
that Awakening 21 will be
yeah.
in the building, probably
Yeah.
in the stadium. I don't know. I'm just excited about.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the future. That's
Yes.
all I can say. But planning is what it's going to take. Goal setting.
And I think that's what's important, being excited and hopeful about the future
Yes, yes.
instead of just looking at all the negative stuff. Be
Yeah.
hopeful. I mean, something good can happen. Anything can happen.
Absolutely. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen, and it probably will.
Yes.
I think that's going to be our new tagline for Revive.
Absolutely. Anything can happen, and it probably will. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to close out today, and we're going to come back to you on the next episode on how do you plan, and how do you set goals. But
Yeah.
until then, this is what we want you to do. We want you to write to us if you need to. Reach out to us if you need prayer or counseling, if you need any kind of help, or if you need help in the area of setting goals or planning. We're here for you. Text us, WhatsApp us. Want to help you out. But the next time you come and watch us, we want you to have written down 5 goals. A goal regarding relationships, a goal regarding finances, a goal
Yeah.
regarding your spiritual life, a goal regarding your health, and a goal regarding your career. All right, these are 5 things we want you to write down and come back, and let's see how we can help you grow. We might even bring in some experts on here who can kind of go through you with a whiteboard here
Yeah.
on how do you set goals, how do you achieve goals. So that's what we want to do. Right?
That'd be great, yes.
Any last thoughts?
Yeah, one thing I just want to say is it's good to plan.
Yeah.
You got to plan,
Yeah.
but don't worry. Worry
Yes.
and plan is like, kind of people think it's just the same, but then don't worry about tomorrow. This is what Jesus said. Tomorrow has its own problems.
Yeah.
Yes.
So live
today.
to your fullest
Yes.
today. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your today, and do what you can do, the best you can do today, and plan for tomorrow. But don't worry. That's what
Absolutely,
I feel.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And all your plans, make sure they're in line with the Word
Yes.
That's
and
right.
with the will and the purpose that God has for your
Amen.
life. Anything else from anyone else? All right, so this is making your Monday awesome again, and don't miss out. This Friday we are in the building. So make sure you book your seat. All right.
It'll be fun.
All right, all of us here at Revive, anything can happen this
And it
week,
probably
and it probably will. Peace out.